Yeah, right.
I'm gonna go up and over the fence like a cool guy. Oh, fuck.
What's up, guys?
Yo, what's up, Mr. Ray? Why you guys dressed up like BSK?
It's Hades color's red, but we're figuring out the uniform. But
Okay.
Oh, fancy. Ratchet, you're wearing red. You should join.
Oh my God! Stop trying to kick me out of the clowns, you fat.
Well, I just sort of think you find a better home elsewhere.
Uh-huh. Why? Because I sound like Ray?
Yeah. Ray, did you know he can impersonate you pretty good?
yeah, I've heard it.
Ratchet, can I hear it one more time?
Go ahead, you fat.
Okay, well, that you just made me bad at you and Ray. That's up.
God damn it, Ratchet. Ratchet, you might give us a second. I gotta talk to Kirk.
I'm the leader of the clowns.
No, the f you ain't. We'll give you. We'll be back, Ratchet.
Man, I feel unimportant now.
You're not unimportant. Remember, you're the crack war general.
Yeah, I guess so.
Damn it.
How's it going, Kirk?
Oh, it's going pretty good. Been all right
Good to see
today.
you, by the way. I want to hang out with you for a while. I've been out of town, a low key.
Oh, me too. Yeah, I was gone for like 10 days. I just got back the other day.
Hell yeah, me too.
Yeah, I was hiding out.
Hey, Kirk, let's get straight to business, all right? So I think your boys probably had a conversation about it with the Chitterbox and stuff, and we're supposed to meet up with him today. Like he told us he was going to meet with us today, but we don't see him around, unfortunately. I was like, all right, let me at least give Kirk a call, you know?
Okay.
And obviously, I think you guys know, for the general part, we've been looking for some turf.
Yeah. Oh, believe me, I know. Believe me,
Yes,
everybody in town knows.
Yeah, I'm sure that a lot of people are looking for turf, right?
Yeah, seems to be the case.
Well, you see, we're actually in Fudge quite a bit, as you can probably see right now, and we're, unfortunately a little bit set behind with all the things going on, and we don't have another, let's say, alternative at the moment in time. So that's why we've been trying to work out a deal with you guys.
I might have some information for you that might give you a bit of an alternative then.
Okay, hit me with it.
I know a particular group that is fucking terrified of you guys, because I'm fairly certain they don't think they could stand toe-to-toe. I don't think it'd be too hard for you to get their shit, if I'm being honest. They're
Is it
really
Chaos
scared.
Legion?
Oh, wow, you as smart as you is purdy.
Oh, I appreciate it, Kirk. Listen, we already have, progress on that end, but we do want to at least have a conversation with you guys, because to be honest, with the choice, we prefer Fudge right now, right?
Yeah.
Now, the problem is, right, we got to find, I mean, in my mind, we had to find something that, you guys would be satisfied with as well, because I'm not sure, Kirk, how interested the clowns are about pushing weed. I'm not particularly sure how often you guys are going to sit here for hours a day pushing weed, but that's why I want to talk to you guys about it.
Well, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Back when we was pushing in a different turf, it wouldn't be uncommon for a couple clowns to push 1,000 bags a person a day. Yeah, we've kind of changed up our whole life and direction, because we can't do what we used to want to do no more without having a lot of money, because everything costs an arm and a fucking leg.
It does, yes.
Yep.
I suppose you're right about that. Now,
yeah.
what do you think, Kirk? Is there some sort of agreement we can make where we can make a, meet in the middle somewhere?
I don't think it's impossible, but I'll admit I think it's going to be difficult, because I imagine both of us are going to have parts of it we ain't going to want to budge on. But I think there's a chance to work together. Now I'll be keeping it real with you. This is the first time that we've ever had a baby like this. You know what I'm saying? We never really had such large responsibility, and it's got a lot of us pretty excited. It'd be the first time in our whole life that we've never been working for somebody. We've been working for ourselves and shit. With having like fucking 24 of us now, a lot of people are real excited to have a plan,
I see what you mean.
So the biggest thing I could say is I think we would love to potentially work with you, but I think I speak from a lot of the clowns when I say that they'd want to keep Fudge under our name, because in the whole time that we've been operating and doing anything, every time we make a deal with people, they fuck us in the end and got their best interest at heart and leave us to get fucked.
I see what you mean. I can understand that perspective.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously, with great power, comes great responsibility. Are you guys okay with the fact that there might be some conflict, and should you hold it down?
Well,
that's the question we'd ask, right?
Of
'Cause
course.
I'm not trying to go to war against the clowns. I'm trying to make some sort of agreement where we can work things out without having to go that far,
Yeah, well, war sucks, but sometimes it's necessary. I'm one of the few clowns that came from being in a gang before I joined the clowns, so believe me, I understand how it is, and we had gotten all to get... I was in the stable.
Stable? What the hell's the stable?
Benji, you say something? I don't think we need...
Stable?
One of the most renowned gangs in the city. Wow.
Damn, Benji, that one hurt. It used to be a crew run by Nancy Drew and Dick Chicklets, Thomas Dwayne, Mick Flair. It's all
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was a
Lineup.
gang ran by some of the biggest civilians in the city.
And then at one point, Bunny was leading our shit. We had
What?
our hands in the
deputy
casino.
mayor?
Oh, dude, she was our leader when she was deputy mayor. Well, when she became mayor, she was our leader, actually. Oh yeah, we kept her secret real good. Yeah, we was moving in silence, like the G in
well-
lasagna.
So let me get this straight, because the conversation with Chatterbox went a little bit differently. Supposedly you guys were willing to work with us on some sort of deal or work something out here where we could get this turf and you guys could be happy as well with something else. But it seems now that you guys actually are willing or wanting to hold it down here.
Well, the biggest thing is, Fudge is, I think you all know that this ain't an ideal location for us. We'd much rather be in Grapeseed, but Grapeseed ain't on the f***ing ballot, you know what I'm saying? So,
It's not, you can't even buy homes there, you know?
well, one motherfucker bought a home, and in 24 hours it was listed for over double of what they paid, so that.
Wait, there is a home in Grapeseed, huh?
Yeah, there is.
So there could be turf there then.
Yeah, you never know. So, believe you me, in an ideal world, we pick up and move to Grapeseed tomorrow, and Fudge belong to y'all, but we ain't living in an ideal world. When it come to, like, the conflict shit you was talking about, I think everybody knows where they stand on that, because you can't have this sort of life without there being a conflict, whether it's now or later. It's inevitable how that shit goes.
100%. I'm
Yeah.
sure even when you move to Grapeseed, you'll probably have the same issues.
That's
Now,
how
I
it
don't
goes,
think
baby.
it would be at
Yo,
the same level.
Carmen!
Listen, Kirk, I'm genuinely trying to be reasonable here and have a conversation because
Yeah, me
you know,
too.
a lot of people in my group
You guys are awesome.
Benji's
Thank
group
you guys for
are
pulling
trying
up. Guys,
to,
make sure you follow Carmen.
take things by force, and I understand the reasonings for it. I mean, you could imagine our reasoning for it. It's not very difficult, right? We are falling behind as a group that's trying to establish our roots where we already have our seeds, right? Look at this. We already have a ton of people here. We hold down a bunch of homes here and everything. And the problem is we can't even do anything with that.
Well, you can do something with it if we decide to work together.
What's the proposition to do that?
Well, I figure. Now, I can't guarantee this, and I have to talk to all my people. But we can potentially, if we all want to avoid bloodshed, because I don't think any of us really want to get down to that, because at the end of the day, it's going to f*** your money up, it's going to f*** our money up, it's going to put people in the doctor, someone might f***ing die.
Right.
At the end of the day, nobody wants that. But at the end of the day, I ain't going to bullshit and tell you that the clowns are going to want to come up off of that computer up in that house with the fucking little walk or whatever real easily. But I'd be willing to venture that a deal could maybe be cut where we work together under our established fucking computer, and then if or when Grapeseed becomes available, this place will be yours.
So your offer, just let me get this straight, is that we work under your computer, and then if Grapeseed opens up,
Yeah.
Let's just say this. Hypothetically, Grapeseed opens up at that point, and another group gets it. What happens?
Well, honestly, I don't know, because I ain't good at looking forward into the future, but depending on the time frame and when that happens, I assume we'd be quite prepared for some sort of show of force at that point, because everybody in town knows how much we want Grapeseed. Sort of how
Sure.
you feel about Fudge is how we feel about Grapeseed, and it's just unfortunate circumstances that we ain't both where we want to be.
Okay. Here's the problem, right? Realistically, you know we want Fudge, and we want to make progress here. And we understand that you want to have the banner, just in case, you know? Now, the issue that we have right now is that if we work under your banner, and you guys just dip on Fudge, I'm assuming all the progress we've made at that point will be reset. So we'll be working for null.
Well,
Now,
I have no idea.
Well, let's just talk realistically speaking, right? We would prefer to avoid that situation. And at the end of the day, if we can help you guys get Grapeseed eventually, and we're all working under the same banner anyway, at that point, why don't we just have it under us? No?
Well, I guess the same situation could be said if Grapeseed never came available, right? Then we'd just be working together under one banner anyway, right?
Right.
So, I mean, I feel like that could work out both ways. And I don't want to piss on your back and tell you it's raining. And I really don't think the clowns is going to want to come up off it super easy. This is the first time in my whole life I ever seen motherfuckers gung-ho about something. Because our whole life got stripped from us, slowly but surely. First, everything costing money. Then the debtor's prison. Shit, we want to go do some crazy yahoo shenanigans, man. It's gonna cost us for $40,000-$50,000, and that shit's difficult for us. And you know, this gives us a good opportunity to do some things. And plus, there's a lot of people who's excited to see the directionals. They ain't never been a part of something like this before. Motherfuckers ain't heisted or done none of that shit for as long as they've been in town.
Okay, I understand. I think you understand.
Yeah,
How
I
about
think
you
we
go back
both
to your
do.
people, have a conversation with them, see if they're willing to change on their banner. We work directly with you guys. Have anyone interested in joining the app? We have them on our app. Just bring that deal to them. If they aren't interested, I honestly, Kirk, I don't see us, you know, Hades working
I'll
under
be honest
anyone.
with you. I'll be honest with you, Ray. They knew about this 2 days ago already. I talked to Wayne and Chatterbox. I'd be surprised if they haven't brought it up already about bringing them in our app, you know? Because they hold all the cards here, and they know it. Right, Kirk?
Well, we don't hold all the cards. We hold a lot of them, but we don't hold all of them. You hold the cards that send other cards at high speeds that hurt people, right? Those are some cards. And those cards can change the whole fucking hand in the game.
Yes, but just because
right.
we can hurt people doesn't mean we want to at this
Oh,
point,
yeah,
right?
believe me, I get it. And believe me, we don't want to get hurt or have to try and do some hurting either. But, I mean, Benji's right. He knows. He's talked to other people, and he knows they don't want to come up off it. And I can talk to him, but I'm also partly in the camp of not wanting to come off it. But I will tell you one thing. And I ain't gonna sugarcoat this neither. This is so new to all these sons of bitches that they might be a little gung-ho on some shit. And if shit falls apart, we already have a plan to give it away because this reminds me of the meth labs back in the day. Y'all remember them? Mm-hmm. They was real hard to get, and they was real hot commodity. And what eventually happened is they got scooped up, and a lot of people stopped using them, and then they went to nothing. We don't want to do that with fudge. That'd be disrespectful to everybody who needs one or wants one. So if it's something that starts to fucking fall apart real bad, y'all motherfuckers is gonna be first in line to get it, I imagine.
Wait, are you talking about your people might go crazy, then you might want to give it away, is what you're saying?
Yeah, it's a chance.
Here's the thing, right, Kirk? I've had a few talks with you guys, right? Your leader tells me that he doesn't give a fuck about any of this shit, right? He doesn't care that people got shot or whatever. He's just having fun, you know. You chatterbox doing chatterbox shit, and that's all fine. I go past by your little turf over here, the house that the Wayne owns, and he also says the same shit. Oh, I don't really care, blah blah blah. Might care today, might care tomorrow. And I step out of my car, and I think that Stumbles clown just, you know, goes and talks to me. Hey, bitch, blah 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 blah. I put a bullet in his head, and the first thing that he says to me is that I got a fragile ego while he's on the floor.
Yeah, that stumbles for you.
And then I asked him something, right, Kirk? I asked him this question, okay? I asked him, so this is gangbanging shit, right? This is gangbanging shit, okay? And I asked him, so what happens when I have to just like shoot you to get what I want? And they're like, oh no, Benji, not the normal thing again, not the same thing again. You know what I mean? Like,
well, you and Stumbles go way back. Y'all have had problems
bro,
before.
I don't know what the no, that wasn't even Stumbles. It was like, I think it was Wayne.
Well, that's between you and them.
That's what I'm saying. So as long as you guys are, you know, understanding of everything, I think we all know what needs to happen here, right?
Oh, I eat those. I eat those, baby.
Something like that, man.
Yeah, I eat those like there's a fucking buffet. Now, I think everybody understands Benji how it goes, but the one thing I'll tell you is if shit pops off and then people decide that this ain't for them, I'm assuredly saying that if shit pops off and you're the one popping it off, you probably won't be first in line to get it unless motherfuckers is, you know, there's shit fucking, you earn that shit, you know what I'm saying? You earn that shit, people will give it to you, but if like we start doing work and you shot 2 or 3 people, well, shit. It's one thing you go to war and take it from us, but motherfuckers just want to give up because they don't want to work and push weed or chop cars and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want to keep relations good. Y'all are our neighbors.
So you're saying if people get lazy, you'll give it up, but if we end up clapping you right now on the block, you'll be more reluctant to, right?
Well,
that's the threat there, right?
Well, if not like, you go run up and just start and you shoot 1 or 2 clowns here and there, them clowns is going to remember it, right? But you start clapping everybody, that shit, you know, that's how war goes, right? You earn that shit, earn what you take, but a couple clowns here and there, they'll remember that shit. And I want to keep relations high amongst everybody.
Oh, so you want us to clap everybody like a lot is what you're saying?
Well, if it gets to that point and you want to take it from us, yeah, it's got to be. I want it to be an all-out thing.
All right.
But I don't think anybody wants that. That would fucking suck for everybody, I'm sure.
Okay, you're giving me so many mixed messages here, Kirk. What the f?
What I'm saying is, if you run up, you and Stumbles share words, and instead of driving away, you shoot him in the fucking head. And then that happens with Wayne or something like that. Just a small collective. You understand, there's like 22 of us, man. When we go to have that big fucking call, or when we go to have that big talk about giving it away, if we get all lazy and don't start doing jobs and everything, then motherfuckers will make a big hullabaloo if we try to give it to you, right? You see what I'm saying? I ain't doing the best explaining it.
I get it. But at the same time, we also just said that if everybody got hurt, you'd be more inclined to give it up.
Well, yeah. That's just how war goes, isn't it? Can't give it to somebody else.
So you want me to shoot your people?
Well, if that's the decision that you want to make to fucking ruin all potential future relations with the clowns over something that just happened 3 days ago because you couldn't be patient enough to wait a week or two to see if we got lazy enough to just give it to you for free, then yeah, I guess we could go to war for it. But then all the clowns are going to want to go to war.
That summary that you just gave that was a lot better than everything you just said for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, I ain't good at explaining. I'm a meth head.
That last summary right there was so much better than the whole conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, like, fair enough. Ray, anything you want to tell him? You gotta jump, by the way, Ray. You're moonwalking for us.
Sure,
Or for
yeah.
me, at least.
Listen, Kirk, what you just said the last summary, I mean, it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
We do want to maintain a good relationship with you guys, and we already have a good relationship. But the problem is, we also want what we want. And you say, oh, it's a week or two. But the problem is, and you know this in the city, you're a week behind, you're 2 weeks behind. You are.
We've been behind for 2 months. Believe me, I know. We
Yeah,
just
so
now.
imagine us.
Well, I don't got to imagine you because you're farther ahead. You know what I'm saying? I know exactly how it goes. A minute's a month around here. Everything moves fast.
Yes, and the higher you progress, the more obstacles that come in your path. You know, more people that want to take what you have, and more people that want to compete for, say, turf like this. And the realistic thing is we want to be ready for every situation that could come like that.
Yeah, I get it. Preparation.
That's all I have to say. I mean, I think that we both know where we're going here. I mean, just listen. Kirk, I'm going to give you guys the benefit of the doubt. Talk to your people. See, like, at least see if there's something we can do. Because we are willing to work with you guys. But at the end of the day, we also do just want the turf. I'm not trying to force a hand or anything like that, but I don't know how else, like, we can exchange something for it. We could trade. We could do something. Just come up with something that you guys would be interested in.
Do you want money? Do you want help? Do you?
Bezos
what
gives
can
his
you
regards.
trust from us that is tangible enough for y'all to let it go, man? Because we about to go crazy on this thing, but we can't. And you know, it's like telling a bunch of gangbangers to push onto your app, which builds up your influence, then which might make you even more inclined to keep Fudge, is like against everything, you know?
Well, it's sort of how it feels on both ends, you know, Benji. That's why it sucks.
I completely get it.
That's why it sucks. We don't have the best relations. We don't got really any business before this, so it makes it real hard to trust you with something like of such caliber, right? And it's not just me that has to do it. It's a whole bunch of other people, you know? Remember how you treated Chatty?
When?
When f***ing Hiccups was in the ICU, he's yelling all at me, yelling all at him, and we was the ones that rescued her. Clowns remember how you treat us and always blame us for stuff, you know? So that makes this whole thing a whole lot more difficult. It's all the things, it's all the old past shit coming now, rearing its ugly head, Benji.
I'll be honest with you, man. At the same time, you yourself, when all that shit happened, you got my side of the story and you said you understood it too.
Yeah.
What the like, how the are you making that sound like I've been a bitch to y'all?
Well, you talk to me, but not them, you know?
Well, sometimes they just go around giggling, not trying to talk.
Well, sometimes they do. Sometimes they do.
Bro, motherfucker, you know, I had a little conversation with one of your clowns yesterday, Sudi.
Mm-hmm.
But is she one of them that's stressing out right now? You know what she said to me yesterday, right?
What did she say to you?
She said to me yesterday, I can't believe you guys took a stall and you're complaining about something and you're not utilizing it because I have the pressure of feeding the whole city on my back. Are you kidding me, bro? And then you know what she said to me? You're not using the stall the way it should be. And I say, isn't that funny? That's kind of how, like, on the gang app, huh? Like the hideout app that you're not utilizing to the best of your ability.
Did she know it was scuffed? I mean, it was literally scuffed yesterday.
Between you and me, I don't know dick about the stalls, and anything you got to talk to Sooty about is between you and Sooty. And I can't tell you how she feels or anything like that. She's the legal client. She just does her legal shit. But when it comes to utilizing the or the hideout app, what the f it's called, to its full potential, every clown's like out working right now. So I don't want you to. I don't want you to think motherfuckers just sitting around.
No. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I'm just saying, like, you got people in your end judging us a certain type of way. We're doing the same thing. You know what? Never mind, Kirk. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, I
think you
get
said
it. I get how it goes.
you
You know
said
what
a lot
I'm
of
saying?
shit already. It's fine.
Yeah, I get how it goes. There's people that want to, you know, feel certain ways, and other people feel certain ways, but it is what it is, right? Ain't you and Sooty beefing over the stalls and shit? That's a whole different ball game. I don't know about the stalls. I stay away from them stalls, so that's fucking between you and her. Them stalls give me a fucking headache. Everybody that deals with the stalls fucking got some bullshit stressing them the fuck out, so I stay the fuck away from them.
Yeah.
But for me to you,
I'll be in.
good luck on them motherfuckers, because I know they are hard with the farming and all that shit. But that's between you and her. Funhouse Foods that ain't my baby.
So you guys operate like disconnected and shit, huh?
Well, I don't fuck with none of the legal stuff, right? I'll end up getting a motherfucker in trouble.
Kirk, I have a question.
What's up?
Is there anything that you believe the clowns find equal of value or whatever it is that you guys are interested in that we could provide in exchange for the turf? Beside, you know, whatever Grape Seed. I mean, even the exchange of all of Hades' assistance with Grape Seed when it comes, you know? Anything.
Well, I'll tell you what, that is a very enticing offer. But, you know, it's like waiting, it's like racing towards a finish line that might never be there. You know what I mean? That's the hardest part, agreeing to something like that. Now, the biggest thing that all the clowns are enjoying and excited about this is everybody's going to be working towards something, right? There's less of that to work towards if that ain't ours. So that's what makes it difficult. I talk to everybody, but be hard-pressed. I ain't going to say it's impossible, though, but I will talk to everybody. I ain't going to lie to you, neither.
I mean, come back to us with a counteroffer. If there's anything that you guys think
Okay.
would be worthwhile, you know, because we could provide a lot. Literally, a shit ton. Free joints, like everything for anything. Just let us know what you guys require.
Free joints.
For a shit ton of things. Yeah, but for life or whatever, like anything, like weed, even like assistance with ingredients or stalls, or literally anything. Like we can come up with a deal. It can include multiple perspectives or multiple points too.
What if we help y'all ride on Sandy? Or y'all help us ride on Sandy?
Bro, that doesn't matter to you.
Well, it would matter because then we'd both be able to have something, and it's a potential thing to avoid bloodshed with us both. So that would be a very good, beneficial thing for each of us. You get the fudge you want. Fudge ain't necessarily a turf that we need the most. We just need one. And Chaos Legion already thinks y'all gonna take it. If we took it from Chaos Legion, now there is a caveat. We'd have to get a little help to get a house out there because we're, you know what I'm saying, we'd want a little help. But I think that would be something that could potentially help both people, both
Sure, we can
groups.
consider that. All right.
Yeah, and then I'll talk to my people about anything that we could ask for in turn to just give it to you. And I'll talk to them about the Chaos Legion stuff too.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Kurt, for coming.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks, Kirk.
Yeah, of course. And I want to give you guys something cool. This one's for you, and this one's for you. And you might be asking, why is Kirk giving me a fish? Well, these are puffer fish. So if you keep them in your pocket in like a little Ziploc bag full of water, if you got to assassinate someone, you fucking shake the bag, pull it out, and throw it at somebody, and they'll die from the poison. Welcome.
They're poisonous, not venomous.
I don't know the difference. I'm not a scientist. I just know it'll kill a motherfucker quick. Yeah, we're going to go now.
All right.